Hi Leo, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. This is going to be for the week of December 16th to the 22nd, 2024. As always, please keep in mind this is a general read, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Alright, let's do some shuffling and see what comes out from the Time Traveler Oracle. To begin for Leo, for this upcoming week for Leo. Okay, flopping out, and I just saw this card at the split deck. Before this attempt, we have the Strength card being absolutely this powerful Leo energy. I sense this week reminds people that you're a Leo, or at least have Leo within your chart, depending on where it lies for you. But there's a strength and a power about you throughout the week that people are invigorated by, interested in, fascinated by, and it's leaving people and opportunities, even success, gravitating towards you. You're beaming with joy at certain points because you did something really well, because you avoided danger is what I'm hearing. You avoided a sticky situation. You're feeling better throughout the week due to habitual redevelopment. Okay. But the stillness card, I don't want to put this one on the board or on this stand, as you can see I'm using. That was a recent early Christmas gift from my little sister. But there is a stillness about you at certain points that's working to your advantage. Sensing that this will be a moment for you at certain points, certain moments, I should say, rather, where you can observe, reevaluate, reflect to a simplistic, productive extent. You're having moments of stillness that help you initiate levels of healing that are necessary. They're reminding you that you're not an Energizer bunny, and that when you put in consistent effort or just necessary effort, and you exhaust your resources, you then need to heal. You know what I mean? It's great that you want to put in the consistency to see the results, to keep the ball rolling, if you will, to see things grow and prosper for you, to improve your life even. But you're going to get yourself into a state of burnout, and you may be reminded of this throughout the week. But I feel boundaries are coming into play when it comes to yourself, having boundaries in regards to habits, in regards to the way you've been living, but as well in regards to, I want to say, other people. What do we have for Leo? Coming out the Peace card. This was your main card in the last attempt, but it just wasn't feeling right. There's a sense of you being a peaceful strength that you need at this point, that other people even need, that a situation is benefiting from very specifically. Wouldn't be surprised if it's multiple, but I feel there's at least one, like, for example, a job, a relationship, where the way you're doing things, the way you're communicating, avoiding, adapting, achieving is changing the energy, very, very efficiently, beneficially. There's a feeling that you're very methodical throughout the week, even at times without meaning to. I feel that's very spiritually connected and guided. You're in the midst of a shift, okay? Your life is taking a churn for the better, as I feel this is pushing you to reevaluate. You might have been experiencing this recently, where you're now feeling the need to and the push to reevaluate how you've been going about things, how you've been living, where have I been overdoing it, what have I been doing too much, what have I not been doing enough. So therefore, with this self reflection taking place, this honesty needing to be implemented and being shown an image of the Judgment card, then let's make certain adjustments, you know what I mean, to then feel more alive, to feel healthier, to be ready to live your best life. I'm being shown or pushed to look at the Sun card tapestry I have here hanging on my wall. And there's a feeling of you, again, being reminded, not even to other people as much, but at certain points more so to yourself, that you are the sun, okay? Your happiness needs to be priority number one, as I feel you more than ever want your peace to be at the top of the list, but they're saying that could be number two. What makes you happy? You know what I mean? I sense that, and I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't been the happiest version of yourself, and I do sense that you are happier in comparison to a couple weeks back, a month back, but progressively I feel the happiness has been, coming back into your energy field, your world, but then it comes and it goes, does it not? And so when you do feel, okay, drained or just a lack there of that happiness, you know yourself best. Let's think simplistically in regards to what makes you the happiest version of yourself. Look up the number 510, the angel number 510. A delivery of importance is coming to be the flexibility card. This is absolutely beautiful to wrap up your three main cards, because I feel there's a flexibility about you that you do have in certain ways, but then needing to more so implement and utilize throughout this week period in surrounding it. You're going to wrap up this week and say, I did a great job. And the self compliment or the self encouragement, reassurance even, is very important. You're needing to make your way throughout this week. I'm getting specifically with a plan at hand, right? Intentions set into place, utilized, but then balance that out with certain levels of flexibility to the point where things do fall into place, proceed and change, are adjusted and shift for you once again, exactly as they're meant to. Because I feel at times you're too heavy on one or the other. You know what I mean? Wanting control and to see things change and be better than the past and happen specifically how you envision them, to the point where you then don't leave space and room and flexibility for the unexpected, for what spirit has planned for you that you don't see coming. But then at other points, you're too flexible and don't have that plan. You know what I mean? You're too in the flow. And that can be beneficial here and there, but it's a week where they're saying you need to have a nice combination, nice balance. But as well, I feel your creativity is part of this week. They're also asking you, how do you wish to see life moving forward more so? Look at your world, your path as a blank canvas, where I guarantee there's this feeling coming to be that, your guides are assisting you in regards to, they're giving me the image of throwing, say, two big cans of white paint onto the canvas. And then how do you wish to see that painted moving forward? Bits and pieces coming to be and adding up to this beautiful, colorful world that you're meant to more so be one with and create for yourself. And so there's a bit of, I don't want to say fantasizing is the word I'm coming through, but reimagining your world into a new existence, because you've been changing, Leo, and you're continuing to change, and we need to, I want to say, live a better life. That's what I'm getting. What else do we have for Leo from the Light Seers deck? The Six of Cups. We're remembering how truly powerful and strong we are. Once again, the Ten of Wands and the World card. Life has been too heavy for you. There's a lot of obligations throughout this week that I feel you're having to manage, balance out, handle. There's a sense of your world developing before your very eyes, from a state of discoloration is what I'm getting, to more color, all right? Allowing for yourself to, color within the lines, but then even enjoy and at times initiate coloring outside of the lines, live on the wild side is what I'm hearing. I feel you haven't been living life to the fullest, right? What has been weighing you down, we're needing to remember where control lies in order to create this peaceful lightness within your world, okay? Because I guarantee at least part of which that's been weighing you down and leaving you feeling heavier than you should be, than you actually are, part of which isn't within your control. But then where does your control lie? And, adjust, adapt, change from there. But I feel certain connections from the past are taking a highlight, even certain levels of celebration, and I'm hearing accolades, receiving an award for somebody from the past is coming to mind. You're needing to remember how much you've accomplished, but there's a feeling of past connections being a part of this week, because don't let it bring you into a state of disappointment or negative reflecting, but these past connections, the ones that do come to mind, are meant to help you with upcoming new connections, and for somebody, a new chapter within an existing continuing connection, okay? But the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, I do sense that this is a week where you're being reminded of the protection that you truly have in regards to your spiritual connection, and of course your strong, powerful intuition, because there are certain people that you're not meant to associate yourself with, be friends with, date for somebody. And I do sense that there's random moments of avoidance that's spiritually guided or very intuitively guided, and then therefore you don't connect with the wrong type of energy. And I sense that that may be somehow connected to, once again, the connections that you're thinking about from the past. You're a different energy now, and so naturally you're going to find it's a week that highlights that your wants and needs do naturally develop and change in certain ways, but also who you feel you most fit in with or click with, the different types of energies that you now feel are in alignment with you or is suited for you, okay? So yeah, this is all part of your reality, your world, your path shifting at this time, and how that's intertwined with how you have been and are continuing to once again change within. But I also feel your skincare is a huge part of this week, your health as a whole, what you're eating, consuming, your health as far as, working out for some, but as well in regards to what you are utilizing, consuming social media-wise, media in general, maybe for some in regards to what you're reading. But it's going to be a week full of images, synchronicities. Your dreams are going to be vivid for a lot. Nothing new for me. But the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, there's passionate effort being put forth towards creating, developing, changing the game for yourself, the world that you live in. In a sense, I feel like you're leaving an old world behind. So you might find that this is maybe not necessarily the beginning of a new chapter, but they're saying in a sense the ending of this month is the wrapping up of this chapter, very specifically saying the beginning of the new year. 2025 will be a brand new chapter for you, okay? And I feel there are going to be noise, distractions, annoyances, but they're saying don't let it get the best of you, okay? Just float on forward and see your reality change for the better. Let's pull a couple more, and then we'll move on to, I think, a couple fortune cookie cards. The Ace of Pentacles. There's a new financial opportunity, whether it's to invest or more so create success and bring in money for you, that's going to be a part of this week. This could be something you recently acquired or are acquiring at this point, or for a lot of which, the majority, this is for the near future. There's giving and receiving as well, is what I'm getting throughout the week. And they're saying, how good does it feel to be on either end of that, okay? But let's wrap up this reading by pulling a couple of these fortune cookie cards, if I could speak at this point. Let the winds of change inspire you. Let the winds of change inspire other people. The Sunshine card, I love this. I mean, we did speak upon your happiness and being the sun that we truly are. The sun is shining on you, career and business, growth, fabulous communication, and relationships. I did not read that very well, but you get the point. It feels like this is a week of you gaining attention. The sun now shining down upon, the light shining down upon each and every aspect and area of your life, as it is a time of improvement and shifting once again. One or two more. Okay, we're moving on to wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Okay, kind of contradicting what we said, but there may be moments where you focus on the past too much, right? And so just take yourself back to the present moment. But they're saying your wisdom is a huge part of this week, as there may be an older person or somebody who's just to be labeled as very wise and intelligent. They may be giving you advice, but and naturally we have the reflection card. But I want to wrap up this reading by saying, again, Leo, you're the sun, okay? You're a strong, peaceful, flexible energy at this point, and they're saying this is an amazing shift for you where your world is changing for the better, okay? So if this was truly helpful, I'm sending you a ton of love and light. I'll see you in the next read.